When technology allows learners to engage with tasks that would otherwise be considered inconceivable, we've reached the top level of the SAMR framework: redefinition. At this level, the transformative powers of technology become evident. Technology is perceived not as a means to an end, but as the vehicle that enables student-centered learning. Learning becomes personalised, and students now gain greater autonomy over their endeavours. They develop the necessary knowledge and skills regarding how to proceed with project-based learning in a self-directed manner. This is where new dispositions towards learning are nurtured. Students engage in compelling inquiries that tackle real-world issues that matter to them and are relevant for their futures. They create new knowledge, meaningful to their own learning goals. This new knowledge grows from an inquisitiveness and a wonderment about the world. Questions are encouraged, and discussion is now increasingly student-generated. At this level of the framework, technology takes students into new worlds. It affords contexts that extend well beyond the classroom. Technology-enriched learning environments allow students to discover new knowledge, remix content, share with peers, and publish to the world. Collaboration becomes necessary with the social affordances of technology, allowing such communication to occur. Friends and peers provide support and challenge as they meet in online environments. Learners are afforded opportunities to elicit feedback from online communities where others share similar interests, passions, and pursuits. The YouTube video, "The Girl Who Silenced the World for 5 Minutes," provides motivation for redefining the original task: data response, spatial distribution of global poverty. Originally recorded over 20 years ago, and now a YouTube phenomenon with over 28 million hits, a young girl called Seven Suzuki addresses the United Nations as a young ambassador for ECHO, the environmental children's organisation. In the video, the young girl outlines the concerns for the environmental and humanitarian welfare of the world from a youth's perspective. With the learning task now transformed, students create an original response to the social justice issue of global poverty. They tackle the challenge to eat on less than $2 a day and tell the world about it. And in doing so, they too aim to silence the world for 5 minutes. Students take what they've learned from the original data response activity, as well as the experience of eating below the poverty line for 5 days, and then create something of worth. Students use iMovie to record, edit, and polish their response. A response that aims to also boast over 28 million hits on YouTube. Their response will include graphic representations of data and maps that illustrate the spatial distribution of global poverty. Images and video will provide visual impact on the prevalence of poverty in the country they've chosen to study. Anecdotes from the Eat on Less Than $2 a Day challenge add impact to their response that can only come from personal experience. Then, once completed, students publish their response to YouTube and see if they too can silence the world for 5 minutes. This is now an authentic task with an authentic audience, impossible without the transformative power of technology. Digital citizenship is now an important notion within this redefined learning task. Students engage with new literacies that combine text, audio, and visual media as they share their learning with the world. Publishing to YouTube requires students to demonstrate safe, legal, ethical, and responsible use of the online environment. Now that learning has been redefined, students are given a voice with confidence to respond to real issues relevant to our world and our future. When we revisit the Relevant Achievement Standard, we can see that the redefined task covers a broader range of learning outcomes. Building on previous knowledge, understanding and skills, students investigate alternative views on how to respond to the social justice issue of global poverty. They present their findings using new forms of communication and using YouTube to publish their message to the world. Students are afforded real opportunity to propose action in response to this geographical challenge. Through the power of technology, students begin to understand and appreciate that they too can have a positive impact on the world.